All right, happy June. Like, is that not just like crazy to y'all? Like it is to me. Like, where is the year gone? Like it seems like it was just Christmas. Like now it's June 1st or June 3rd, right? So is school's officially done in Iowa, right? Y'all are all finished. Okay. All right. So I'm sure y'all are like thrilled for that. I saw Amy's post this morning. Like it's a little different Mondays when you're on summer break. So for sure. All right. Well, this is basically like our kickoff call. We're going to talk about all the incentives for the month, things that are coming up for convention and all of those things. So get your pen and paper if you don't have it, just so you can jot things down if you need to. So I actually, and some of you may have already watched it, but the Plexus kickoff call on the first, I want to watch that because I liked Jennifer Cobb and some of the things that she said there. So instead of me rambling off all the incentives, we're going to let her do it. So we're going to watch that together, and then we'll come back on, and I can answer any questions that y'all have about the incentives. And then we're going to watch a diamond documentary. So let me share my screen, share the sound.
I was just going to say just a little bit about Jen Cobb. So she followed Marianne Anderson, who is This Loud House on Instagram, and she followed her, but really followed her more for decor type stuff. And although Marianne also posted about Plexus, but she didn't really pay any attention to that pink drink stuff. But there came a time when her husband lost his job, and Marianne posted about the business, and she pronto DM'd her and asked if that was for real. And now she's a what, 4-star diamond?
Yeah,
But
I think
isn't
that's
that
right.
just, it's just such a, we just never know who's out there looking.
Yep. Never know. And that's why we need
Never
also
know.
be posting about the business.
Yeah, it's a cool
Yeah.
story.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. I'm going to share my screen. We'll listen to her. It's maybe 10 minutes, and then we'll come back on together. If y'all want to mute, if you're not muted, and we will get going here. All right. Can y'all see the screen? That was kind of a bad pause. Here we go.
Going, stay focused. I can tell you that Plexus has each and every one of us in mind when they put together these incentives. And so they are made for a reason. And so I'm going to try to explain a little bit of the backstory behind why we are doing what we are doing and how incredible it's going to be for us. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's look at what we're doing. So I'm so excited. So we are going to, in the month of June, enroll for and get double business building bonuses. Is everybody super excited about this? Because I know I am. And so here is the best part. Here is the very best part, is that this incentive is through June 1st through the 15th only. So you will, I will, we all will enroll 4 qualifying VIPs with a 100 PV order and get paid double business building bonuses. Can you even? So here's what I want to talk about. The strategy behind this is because in the first 15 days of the month, we are going to get to work. And I want to share that in May, I did this with my team, and we did a fun little team incentive for enrolling a certain amount within the first 15 days of May. And it was so super successful. And what it did was it set us up for an incredible month. So I want you to know that this is why this is being done, because it's like, hey, we gotta get going, right? We gotta get to work. We all have big goals, and many of us are going to convention in the middle of June, right? So we are going to have all this done before that. Can you imagine how good it feels on June 15th when you're like, I got my 4 and I got double business building bonuses? Like, I want you to envision that and feel that, because this is not, I'm going to kind of go through this in a second, but this is not just an end of month business, right? This is something that we get into and we do every single day. If you've heard me train on this before, I know I trained in a Star Diamond training once, and I was talking about every single day being like, it's like a mini rank advancement every single day. So if we set goals for ourselves daily, the end of the month will be so good to us. So I think this is going to set us up for some really good, healthy habits in each and every one of our businesses. So what we're going to do is imagine a little airport here, as many of us are going to be traveling to Vegas soon. But the first 15 days, we're going to be on that runway, right? So we are going to enroll our 4. We are all capable of doing that. I want you to start thinking right now who those 4 people are going to be. Who are they going to be? Who are people that you've been talking to, that you've kind of had on a dream team list of yours, or that you know would benefit from these products and or the opportunity? Who are those people? We're going to grab them in the first 15 days of the month and get them started on their journey. And then the fuel is going to be when we are all at convention and we are going to learn about some product launches. Yes, products, I should say, launches, and also monthly promotions. There's going to be more that is coming that we're not going to share today, but there's going to be more that is going to come in the second half of the month. But you are going to want to have your 4 enrolled prior to the 15th so that you can benefit from what is to come in the second half of the month. So that convention week is going to be our fuel, right? And we're all going to be sitting, watching convention, and we're going to feel so good that we got this done, right? We're going to be like, I got this done, and now I'm ready to keep going, and I'm going to go and fly, right? And so that's where takeoff comes. And the second half of the month is going to be where we are going to have a really heavy push for duplication and leadership development. And I love this slide because I want you to look at the month. I want you to look at how this is all mapped out for us. If anybody knows me, you know that I love mapping. And so this is such a good visual. If you're a visual person, screenshot this, do whatever you can, because this is showing our route. Okay, so we're going to start on the 1st. It's going to take us to the 15th. We're going to enroll our 4. We're going to get those double business building bonuses, right? Then we're going to go to convention. And I know it said fuel, but I kind of want to be like, we're going to get refueled, right? We're going to get like refueled at convention, where we are going to be so excited for what is coming there, for just being inspired and just really seeing all that Plexus has to offer. Convention brings that to life. It is my favorite event of the entire year. And I'll never forget my first year, 2018, we were in Vegas. Now I'm going back to Vegas, and it just feels so good. It feels so full circle. But so at convention, we're going to get our refueled, right? And then we're going to hear about the new convention offers, the product launches, the monthly end of month promos. And then we're going to focus on duplication and leadership, which is personally my favorite thing. Because listen, you guys, we can go out and we can enroll 1,000 people. But if we are not duplicating that down, and if we are not sharing the opportunity with those people, it stops there. Has anyone ever felt at the beginning of the month like, oh no, now I got to go and make up what I did last month? And you kind of feel tired and you're like, oh, I don't know, how am I going to do this again? You know, I did all this hard work last month, and now I got to keep these people and all this stuff, right? Which we do, and we keep them through really good customer care. We have incredible products. People don't want to live without them, right? But duplication and leadership development is going to be where we really fly and we take off. So that is what is going to be our focus the second half of the month. And you guys, this is such a really beautiful cadence. Like if you look at this, and don't just think of June, I want everyone to start thinking of every single month doing this. Our work starts on day 1. It doesn't start the last 4 days of the month, which can sometimes feel like that's the way it goes for some people, right? But I want you to switch your mindset, and I want you to be so super excited on the 1st of every month when you are hearing these promos like on today, and you're like, this is it. I am going and I am starting right now. So you're going to do that. And then every person on your team is also going to go and enroll their 4. We're going to collect our double business building bonuses. We're going to go to convention. We're going to get refueled, and we're going to hear what else is good to come. And then we're going to be duplicating and identifying people within our team that are ready for a rank advancement. Okay. And it can be you too. So that's not it. The rest of this month, there's also going to be, and you should be familiar with all of this, rank rewards. So remember that you will get rewarded when you enroll a minimum of 3 new VIPs, which we all will have done in the 1st through the 15th, right? And then you're going to hold or exceed your paid rank for May, and you'll get a bonus for doing that. And then also there will be Give 10, which is a $10 savings for new VIP customers. And then also Save 10. And we just kind of mentioned customer care. So I love this. You're going to follow up with current customers who haven't ordered and share $10 in savings. So that's all still going to be on the table as well. And then this is how we are going to sum it all up. So if you are not excited, I want you to get excited, because let's get started today, you guys. Let's get our 4 enrollments by June 15th so we can all earn our double business building bonuses. So it's not written here, but I want to say this. So today, go ahead and get your list, even as you're listening to me. Maybe some of you already got out a pen and paper, and I want you to write down who those 4 people can be. Who are they? Write down their names, write down when you're going to talk to them, write down your last conversation. Let's get into action immediately, like today. There's no reason to wait, right? And by doing that, you will be really happy at convention when you see what is announced, and that's going to set you up for some serious success at the end of the month. And then the second thing I want you to do is to identify 2 or more level 1s on your team to help them to rank advance. So that's where the focus is going to be, June 15th to June 30th, which, if you think about it, usually the second half of the month is where we're really starting to see the rank advancements coming through, right? You don't have to wait till the 30th. You can do it before then. But I want you to really start looking and seeing, who can I help to develop? Who is here to do this? Who has a big goal, right? So we're going to be using our back office, looking at points, looking at numbers, and then asking people, who's ready to go, and link arms with those people, and let's make it happen the second half of the month. So that's all I
Okay. So I want you to put a number 4 in the chat if you're committing to getting your 4 people before the 15th. Do it now. Let's see those 4s coming in. So something she did not mention is anyone that you enroll between the 1st and the 15th, those customers are also going to get a $10 product credit to use in July. So she did not mention that. So it's a win-win for everybody. You can give them a Give 10 code to get them started. So they can save $10 in June, and then they're automatically going to get a $10 product credit that will show up in their account that they can use anytime from the 1st through the 31st of July. So let's see, got some 4s coming in. That's awesome. So what you need to do, like she said, is, who are those 4 people, right? We all need to start thinking who those 4 people are going to be. Maybe what you need to do is go back and search Messenger. Like, I know the last few months have just been kind of crazy, especially May with teachers and graduations and all the things. People get lost, conversations get lost. So pull up your Messenger, search pink drink, search triplex, search some of those keywords that might recall some conversations, like bring some people back into your mind, like, oh gosh, I forgot about them. And pick up some of those conversations where you left off. So who has questions about that? So the double business building bonuses, you have to enroll 4 to get double business building bonuses, but then anyone on top of the 4, you also get the double BBBs on them, but that's only through the 15th. So for example, if some people new are on here, business building bonuses means you get 20% of the PV of your new VIP customer's initial order. as long as their initial order is 100 PV or more. So we'll use the triplex for an example. If you enroll someone with the triplex, the PV of the triplex is 108. 20% of that would be $21.60. You're going to get that doubled if you enroll 4 or more. So that's $43.20 for enrolling each one of those people. That's just based off a triplex. You know, the PV of their initial order might be more than that. You would get 20% of whatever that PV is. So any questions on that? And I did look at the incentives, and it says the double portions paid at the end of the month is what it said. So I'm not sure. It didn't really say when. Let me go back and look at it while y'all are coming up with any questions y'all might have. Unmute yourself if you have any questions. I'm going to pull this up. The new VIP's product credits will be uploaded on July 1st and expire on July 31st. Let's see here. I saw it somewhere. When will the double BBBs be paid out? They will be paid out at the end of the month. The double business building bonuses for each new qualifying VIP customer will be paid out separately in your account. So what that means is you'll still get your normal business building bonus on the Friday of the week after you enroll them, like we normally do. You'd get your $21.60 if it was a triplex. But then at the end of the month, you'll get your additional $21.60. That's the way I'm understanding it. Any other questions about that? All right. And so what they're saying is if you get your 4 by the 15th, you're setting yourself up to qualify for whatever the additional incentive is going to be announced at convention, right? I'm getting a hint that it has something to do with helping other people rank up, right? Because she mentioned be thinking of 2 or more level 1s who you could help rank advance. So how convenient that Sharing 101 starts on the 14th, okay? So our June Sharing 101 starts on the 14th. So perfect time now is to start inviting your people. So in the boards is the example of how to invite them. We probably need to update it because this month there's no prize for enrolling 3, but if someone was to go silver this month before the 15th, well, I guess they wouldn't get their double BBBs, right? Let me think that through. Either way, they're going to make $300 or more if they go silver this month. And who knows, they may have something for them. There's got to be something coming. Based on kind of what she was saying, I have no idea, but I'm kind of drawing some conclusions. But let's pack that Sharing 101 with as many people as we can, because they're telling us that we want to build help rank advance people. What you got, Beth?
Well, don't just invite new people, you know. I mean, do invite them, but don't just feel like you can't invite people that you've asked before. Maybe the time wasn't right. Ask faithful customers. I'll give you an example. Kendra Kennedy has been with us forever. And she's really even not mine. She's my level 2. And she, you know, we talked about, she wanted to get her daughter started, and then we had to talk about sharing, and she's like, yeah, I would like to do that. And so she went through Sharing 101, she's silver, now she's into 102. So don't forget about people that are your good, faithful customers.
Very good point.
Yeah.
So make a list of not only who you can reach out to get enrolled before the 15th, but people you can invite to Sharing 101. It starts on the 14th. And then if you enroll a minimum of 4 with 100 PV order or more before the 15th or by the 15th, Beth and I are also giving out those In My Plexus Era tees. Super cute. It's got kind of that 70s vibe wording. Yeah, like kind of like that. The shirt Beth has on now. So you'll get that as a gift from us for getting your 4 people enrolled before the 15th. So just a little extra incentive. Since Plexus isn't offering anything for enrolling 3, technically you are getting something because you're getting double business building bonuses. So any questions so far? Give 10 and save 10. Those are still in play. Rank rewards is still in play. Convention is June 17th through the 20th. I would like so on the call, she said, people get recommitted, fired up from going to convention. Put a fire emoji in the chat if that has happened to you. If you've been to convention, whether you're going this year or not, and you came away from convention, just boom, I'm ready to do this. Let's see some fire. Amy's on fire. She's firing up. I love convention, y'all. It is so, so fun. And so if you can't go, you can still benefit from all the fun announcements. We'll be, I'm sure you'll be seeing, follow all of us because we'll be posting and telling all about it. Plexus, make sure you're on all of their social medias because you'll be, seeing all that as well. Okay, so our team events, like I said, Sharing 101 starts on the 14th. Our 2-day sample groups are going to be June 13th and 14th and the 27th and 28th. Our social event for Iowa is going to be June 11th at 5:00 p.m. Walk around Copper Creek, go to dinner at the La Fiera Mexican restaurant. And then if you're in Alabama, I don't think anybody on here is, we have one June 28th. It's a hat bar and bingo at 6:00. So we're going to decorate hats and have fun with doing that. So, all right. Try to look at all my notes. No team call on the 17th. Okay, we'll have one next week. Tiffany's going to lead that one. On the 17th, we're all going to be traveling to Vegas. So no team call. And then on the 24th, we'll have a call. So just make sure you make note of those things. All right, so you've got lists to make. Who you're going to get enrolled, who you're going to help rank advance, who you're going to get into Sharing 101. And then just write your goals, set your intentions for the month. Let me see what we got in the chat if there's anything. Oh, look at all the fire. I know, and poor Beth. She's not going to get to go to convention this year. She has good reason. Her daughter's getting married. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But oh no, she's going to be a lot of FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's all right. Family
I'll depend on you all to be my secret liaisons.
All right. Anything else? Looking over. I like how she said, we're not just an end of the month business. I really like how she said that. We all tend to, oh my God, this is the last 4 days of the month, we talk about Magic Week is Magic Week. But what if we treated the first week of the month as if it was Magic Week? Because most of the time we have people from the previous month we were in conversations with who didn't get signed up in that month. So we always have people in our funnel that can roll over into the next month. And so I like that Plexus is putting something on the table for the first half of the month.
I put in the chat too, it probably got bumped up, but when you were talking about keywords that you can search your messages for, I thought maybe sample.
Yep. Sample's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I bet there's been a lot of people that sampled and didn't sign up.
I had a list somewhere. I think it's in
Sure.
my other notebook from when we were doing some, might be in this one. If y'all can think of other ones, throw them in the chat. Other words to search your messenger. Like, I was even just thinking, like, I had a couple of people, a post that I had made about my friend's daughter, who's a customer, her skin cleared up. I was talking, like, I can search her name because we were talking about her testimony. So I was thinking about that. Like, I'm sure there's a few of those I can pull back up that I may have fallen through the cracks. So anything you can think of, gut health, health struggles, things that you've said in a chat that would help you to recall some people. So, okay. Anything else before we do prayer requests? Oh, we were going to watch the Diamond Doc.
Special or specials. Tiffany said special or specials.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Yep.
Reset?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jody and I think that there should be a moment of silence or a funeral service for all the Reset codes.
I know. Yeah, we should have a moment of
Then we
silence.
could have a moment of silence.
That was so many.
It hurts my heart to know,
I
that
know.
$89. Oh,
I know it. I know. It's a sad, sad thing. Okay. Well, I would really like to still watch this Diamond Doc if y'all could stay on, because I chose Melissa Eichenhorst Diamond Doc because, as you all probably know, Beth and I signed up for it's called Six Figure Systems with Rebecca Folks and Melissa Eichenhorst that we started. When did we start that? Beginning of May. Mm-hmm. And it has just been incredible. So I just thought we would watch her Diamond Doc really quick, just so you can kind of get an idea of more about Melissa. She used to be a teacher, so I think a lot of you can relate to her in that. So let's watch it really quick. It's pretty short, and then we'll do our prayers and hop off. Let me share here. All right, here we go.
Here we are at the school that I taught at when I was first introduced to Plexus. I was a passionate teacher. I loved being in the classroom. I loved my students. Plexus has been a complete game changer for our family, and that's my true passion. My team consists of people from all different areas in my life. So I have people on my team that I went to high school with. I have people on my team that I go to church with. I have people on my team that I taught with, that were my neighbors. And so these are relationships that I'm able to keep and strengthen through Plexus. When I was a little girl and I pictured what it was going to be like being married and being a mommy, that's what it's like. It's like that picture. And when you're a little kid, you dream. You don't know anything different but to just dream big.
Melissa's anything, she's very passionate about what she decides to do and what she believes in. And so I fully trusted that, she wanted to give this a shot.
So I had this tugging feeling, if I just shared on Facebook a few times, maybe I could get a few customers and those customers could then pay for my product. But I went out there and I posted on Facebook and I invited people to join me on my journey, to come alongside of me. We met right here at Conroe High School in chemistry class.
Anybody that says God doesn't have a sense of humor, that's pretty funny to me. That we met in chemistry. I guess he knew that we were going to have some, favorable chemistry together?
Yes, absolutely.
She is a hard worker and a go-getter. I'm the typical little sister that follows the big sister, but I'm lucky that she just leads the way with such fire and ambition.
She had a boyfriend.
No, we're not talking about that.
Melissa shed the weight really fast and didn't have much to lose, but man, she was totally smoking. I mean, she was hot anyway, but she looked even better after that.
I quickly lost about 19 pounds, and my husband has lost about 30 pounds. So together, we've almost lost 50 pounds.
And when I saw her post, I didn't believe her, and I made fun of her that she really was making money and that she was really getting healthy with this pink drink.
We have a product that is so much more than weight loss. So if you just invest in others, if you build relationships with others, then they're gonna open the door.
She's an English teacher and I'm a math teacher, and so she was really good with words. So she sent out these pre-written letters and helped us.
It's a big deal for me to be the one to greet my kids after school so that they can run into my arms, and I can be the one to take them home, and I want to be the first face that they see. I want my smile to be the first smile that they see when they get home from school. This is what it's all about for me.
An awesome mom, of course. A Plexus mommy.
That's the moment right there. What'd you learn about today?
I watched a video.
What video did you watch? When I got my first paycheck, and I started thinking about what it would be like to be able to go into my kids' classroom so that I could read to their class.
Yeah, we have been more closer ever since she's done Plexus.
So my heart really is with my children, and that's where I wanted to be.
I know that when she puts her mind to something, she does it with all her heart. If it was important to her that we should go ahead and go for it.
She wanted to help people, and she knew that I had been wanting help, so that's just what friends do. You don't expect anything in return.
I spend a lot of time building relationships. I really do. So if I'm introduced to someone new or I'm just meeting someone for the first time, I usually don't talk to them about Plexus. You invest in people and invest in their lives, and then they share with you that they're struggling financially, or they share with you that they have a health issue or a health concern, and we have a product that can then address their needs. If you've built that relationship with them and then you share a Plexus with them, they already know your character and they know that you're trustworthy, and they're willing to jump in and join you in the business or try the products.
I looked at it as an inspiration and something that I looked forward to doing myself.
We have learned from each other and we have grown from each other, and it has been really, really neat having a business partner in this, that we can bounce ideas off each other but not have the same teams.
Being a teacher has definitely, it's a huge part of why I feel like I have been successful, and I've been able to educate my team so that they can duplicate what has worked for me.
It never feels like she's the kind of leader that's looking out for herself. She's truly looking out for me. I feel like you want to be around her and be a part of her team.
Our community it's small, but there are still so many people that have never heard of Plexus before. So there's opportunity everywhere we look.
We love Plexus!
When Melissa introduced me to Plexus, I said no. And then when she followed up with me, I said no. And then when she followed up with me again, I said no. I was watching her lose weight and be happy and healthy. And finally I said, okay, I want in.
Sticky lips.
I know.
The key to this business is duplication. You just feel really blessed to have somebody like Melissa to duplicate.
My team is incredible. I am so blessed by them every day. They challenge me to be a better leader.
Because of her lead, we have unshakable belief.
3 tips to get to Diamond. The very first thing that I would say is you absolutely have to believe in yourself. Number 2, never give up. You're gonna have ups and you're gonna have downs, but no matter what, you just have to keep going until you reach your goal. The third thing, turn your focus off yourself. Be bold when you're sharing the products, and be equally as bold when you're sharing this opportunity with people.
I love you, Mom.
God has blessed us so much, and He has blessed us so much through this opportunity.
Every day I just think about you, I pray for you, and I'm so lucky to have you in my life.
You're helping our family become more healthy, and I like that.
And I am so excited to be able to build our businesses together.
And to be one of your best friends and to just celebrate life together.
I cannot wait to be there with you. although I'm pretty sure you'll be close to double diamond by then.
I really truly feel like sometimes you believe in me more than I believe in myself, and that says a lot for a friend.
You rallied behind me and you've helped me every step of the way, and I can't thank you enough.
If I hadn't gained anything else from Plexus except this friendship, it would all be worth it.
I cannot wait to see how God uses your blessings from Plexus to make a huge difference for his kingdom.
I love that you love God, and I love that you love our family so much. And I'm just so thankful to be your husband.
We love Plexus!
So her son, Nate, actually just graduated high school. That tells you how long ago that Diamond documentary was made. And her family just opened a funeral home business. So just one of the ways Plexus has just blessed them. Her husband is actually a musician. Like, there's a lot to that. I would like to, at some point, see Plexus like update some of those things. So she could talk even more about what Plexus has done for them. So hopefully that's inspiring. Believe in yourself, never give up, and shift the focus off yourself. That's her step. That's her tips. So, all right, what prayer requests we got? Anybody? Free to unmute. Nothing specific today.
Hey, it's Tammy. I feel like ever since I left your house, Mel, I've had this. I've been blowing my nose like crazy. It continues. It won't go away. I don't know. And I'm hoarse and kind of a little bit of sore throat and a cough that won't tend to go away and a little tad of a headache on occasion. I think I've told you this. So I'm just over it. So any prayers would be greatly appreciated that I can knock this and get back to feeling better. So thank you.
Okay, sure. Let's see, Whitney had something. She started her second round of grad classes today. First semester went great, so praying this semester goes well. Okay. Anyone else? I'm going to ask for prayers for Megan, our daughter. We just happened upon this modeling agency through a friend, and so she just filled out their little thing online, and they actually contacted her. If you've seen any of her pictures, she's a natural, like just watching her have her picture taken is like, how does she even know to do that? Like, it's just something in her blood, I guess. But next week during the team call is actually when she has her like interview. It's like a virtual interview. So I won't be on the team call next week. So just be praying for her. It's just something, another door that could potentially open for her that she could do. So just some maybe modeling, and it's just like stuff in this area, potentially acting. She's not necessarily interested in that, but anyway, just then God may open a door for her. So anything else? All right. Well, let's pray together. All right, Heavenly Father, we just come to you tonight. First of all, just I want to thank you so much for the gift of Plexus, this company, the integrity, and how it's been such a blessing to all of us, each in our own special way. Lord, we just pray that you just bless all of us, bless our businesses this month as we reach out to our friends, as we shift the focus from ourselves to others. Just always help us to keep that at the forefront of our minds, Lord, that this is about helping other people. And, getting an extra bonus is great, but keep our hearts pure in that we truly are here to help other people better their health and their financial situation. So Lord, we just lift up Tammy. She has been under the weather. Lord, we just pray for complete healing in her body. We don't know what necessarily is going on, but Lord, that you just strengthen her, help her to overcome this as soon as possible, so that she can get back to feeling good. And I just know that when you don't feel good, it affects how you feel about everything. So just heal her body, get her back to 100%. We want to pray for Whitney, these grad classes that are starting. Lord, you've blessed her through that first semester, and we know that you'll be with her every step of the way this semester. Just help her to learn and retain the information, help her during testing times, and just give her the strength and the mental focus to get through the semester. Or we just pray for Megan, this potential modeling opportunity, that Lord, if this is something that you have in store for her, that the doors will just swing wide open, and that they will see potential in her, and that they will start scheduling her to do some things in this area. Lord, we know there's other unspoken requests tonight. What's on our hearts. So we just lift up anything that has been unspoken, and just pray blessings over each and every one of us. We ask this all in your name we pray. Amen. All right. It's going to be a good month. Start making those lists, and we're going to get this done. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Love y'all. Bye.